Folks, in my 20 years in the league, I've never seen anything like this. I mean, I've been through some wild trades, watched careers spiral and soar, but what's happening right now? It's beyond anything I've ever encountered. Trust me when I say, what's unfolding behind the scenes right now is not just a typical off-season move. This is something massive in the making, and the ripple effects are going to shake the NFL to its core. There's a secret so powerful, a deal so groundbreaking that it could define the entire 2026 free agency period, and I've got the inside intel to back it up. But let me warn you, what I'm about to reveal is just the tip of the iceberg, the true story. It's still hidden beneath layers of secrecy, guarded by the sharpest minds in league front offices, and a game-changing force that's been quietly building up for months. The question is, are you ready to see the truth? Because what I have to tell you today is not for the faint of heart. It's for those who understand that in this league, power, money, and legacy are everything. And right now, a giant shift is happening that could alter the balance of power in the NFL forever. But first, let me tell you, if you're serious about cutting through the noise, if you want to be ahead of everyone, then hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and activate the bell. Because the full story. It's still over the horizon, and what I'm about to reveal will leave you breathless. Only the insiders know what's truly coming, and believe me, you're about to get a rare glimpse behind the curtain. This is a game of chess, and I've got the pieces, the player, and the move all secret, all explosive. Are you ready? Because what I'm about to tell you will blow your mind. Now let's step into the shadows of the NFL's most clandestine operations. Because what's happening with Cleveland, with Dallas Goedert, and the entire landscape of NFL trades is rewriting the playbook. This isn't just speculation. It's an inside scoop from sources who rarely speak, from whispers in draft war rooms, and from the strategic minds orchestrating the next big move. The NFL's offseason is a battlefield of power plays, and what I've uncovered is a deal so audacious, so breathtaking, it could only be described as historic. Stay tuned because I'm about to take you through the depths of this conspiracy, the intricacies of the mechanics, and the catastrophic consequences for everyone involved. And believe me, you'll want to hear every word because it'll change everything you thought you knew about NFL trades. Let's start by understanding the team at the heart of this storm, Cleveland Browns. But not just any Browns, this is a franchise on the brink of a renaissance, desperate to shake off years of mediocrity, of missed opportunities, of missed QB potential. Their recent history? A roller coaster. After firing Kevin Stefanski, a coach with promise but a team that couldn't finish, they're now in a chaos of transition. The NFL rumors swirling about their head coaching search? Major. A Pittsburgh-style rebuild? Maybe. But what's truly fascinating? The fact that they are actively hunting for a game-changing player, someone who can be the nucleus of their resurgence. And right now, in the shadows of this search, a plan is being forged. A move so bold that it could reframe the entire AFC North. But what is this move? Who could possibly be at the center of such a seismic shift? I'll tell you right now, it's Dallas Goedert. Yes, Dallas Goedert, the Philadelphia Eagles' star tight end. A player so talented, so versatile that his name alone is enough to turn the NFL's landscape upside down. When you analyze his film, his stats, his impact, there's no denying it. This guy is a game changer. And the Browns? They're looking for exactly that, a playmaker who can elevate their offense, who can transform their passing game, and who can be the missing piece in their puzzle. But why Goedert? Why Cleveland? And how does this all fit into the grand scheme? That's the secret I've been uncovering, and I promise you, it's more complex, more explosive than anything you've seen before. Let me take you deep into why Dallas Goedert is the perfect fit for the Browns. Chaos. Because this isn't just about a player and a team, it's about strategy, leverage, and a league-wide chess game. When you watch Goedert on tape, what stands out? Elite contested catch ability, soft hands that swallow difficult passes, and an uncanny rapport with his quarterbacks. His red zone dominance? Record-breaking. Last season alone, he pulled in 11 touchdowns, shattering franchise records held by iconic Eagles legends. And in terms of advanced metrics, his catch rate sits in the top 10% of all tight ends, his yards after catch, among the best in the league, his route running. Precise like a surgeon's scalpel. The kind of player who makes defenses double-team, who opens up the entire field for his quarterback, who can line up just about anywhere and immediately threaten a defense. I've studied his film from his seamless fade routes against Tampa Bay to his gritty blocks on crucial runs, and the message is clear. Goddard isn't just a receiving tight end. He's a prime, elite weapon with game-changing potential. But here's the thing, Philadelphia's future, it's murky. With his contract reworked to just $10 million in 2025, he's suddenly an unrestricted free agent, and the Eagles are facing a tough choice. Do they re-sign him at a team-friendly number? Do they let him walk and hope their draft picks or other free agents can fill that void? Or do they see the storm coming and actively shop him? From my inside sources, I've heard whispers. The Eagles are listening. They're fielding calls, but the price. It's astronomical. This is where Cleveland comes into play. Why? Because they have the assets, the cap space, and the strategic vision to pull off a move of this magnitude. They're prepared to offer not just draft picks, but a package that could include younger players, promising rookies, even future picks, all to land the gem that could define their next chapter. Now, how does this trade work? The mechanics are intricate, but I've broken it down. Cleveland has several assets. Their number 6 overall pick, which is a treasure trove of young talent and potential. They also have multiple late first-round picks, plus a roster filled with promising young players, a few of whom could be enticing to the Eagles. How about a package involving their first-round pick, a promising linebacker like Jarek Reed and a future second-rounder? Philadelphia, on the other hand, might demand one of Cleveland's top young receivers or an established defensive star to balance the scales. But the real kicker, cap space. Cleveland needs to maneuver around their current salary cap, and trust me, they've got the cap gymnastics staff ready to make the numbers work. They could absorb Goddard's current contract or even renegotiate some terms to make the trade feasible. And then the implications, they're staggering. The Browns get a top-tier weapon, a player who could be their offensive engine for years, a true face of the franchise type. Philadelphia, they get perhaps a future star at linebacker or cornerback plus draft capital to rebuild their core. The league, it's a firestorm. Rivals will be watching, other teams will scramble to adjust their game plans. And the ripple? Massive. Cleveland's offense instantly elevates, and suddenly the AFC North isn't just a slugfest, it's a battle for dominance. But what about scheme fit? Oh, it's perfect. Cleveland's new offensive coordinator, Nate Hackett, is known for his innovative, spread-based attack, and Goddard fits right into that mold. He can line up in the slot, flexed out wide, or inline, creating mismatches galore. His ability to threaten defenses vertically and on quick outs makes him a nightmare for linebackers and safeties. A healthy Goddard running routes in Cleveland's offense. That could elevate their passing game from average to elite overnight. And if the Browns add a quarterback like Jackson Duffy or even surprise with a veteran free agent, Goddard's targets will skyrocket, instantly transforming Cleveland's offensive identity. In the best-case scenario, Cleveland makes this move and becomes a true playoff contender. Goddard, with his unmatched hands and soft route running, could be the missing link that pushes them into the upper echelon of the AFC. Worst case, a misfire, a miscalculation, and Cleveland ends up overpaying for a player who might regress or stay injury-prone. But don't forget, league insiders are whispering that the Browns are all in, willing to push the boundaries of conventional trade logic for that once-in-a-generation player. And Goddard. He's sitting at the heart of this storm, a player whose trade value might never be higher, a player with the potential to change the fortunes of an entire franchise. So, what's my final verdict? I've been analyzing NFL trades for 2 decades, and I can tell you, this isn't just a rumor. It's a strategically planned, meticulously orchestrated move. Cleveland has the assets, the cap space, and the desperation to make a splash, and Goddard. He's the perfect piece to unlock the next level. Could this trade really happen? Absolutely. Should it happen? If I'm Cleveland, without hesitation. But do not sleep on Philadelphia's end. They are fielding calls from every top team looking for a difference maker, and if the price is right, Goddard will be wearing a different jersey in 2026. Keep your eyes on this story. The NFL's offseason is about to explode, and I promise, what I've uncovered here is only the beginning. Prepare for chaos, because this is just the start of a new era in football dominance. Remember, in this league, the bold always win. The question is, are you ready to witness history? Because the moment this deal happens, if it happens, the entire NFL landscape will shift forever. and you, my friend, will be among the first to know exactly how it's unfolding. Stay tuned because the best is yet to come.